Thanksgiving is this week. Today, I talk one-on-one with the Low Country's morning meteorologist, Josh Marthers of News 2, to give you a forecast for the holiday. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like Quintin's Close-Ups on Facebook. The Low Country's morning meteorologist, Josh Marthers. Welcome back to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Hey, Quintin, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good to see you. We're kicking off this week, obviously, with a holiday week, which is Thanksgiving. So let me ask you, how's the weather right now here in the Low Country?
Well, I think it's going to be a fairly quiet week. We're going to have to dodge a couple of periods of rain, a few showers tomorrow. Wednesday looks really good. Thanksgiving Day itself, I think, is going to be fine. We might have some rain come in after dark, and then some on Friday. But rain probabilities right now only about 40% at most each day. That would be tomorrow, and then again on Friday, and then like 20-30% into Thanksgiving Day. And I'm only doing that just kind of as a coverall, in case something gets moved up a little bit earlier and it does go into some Thanksgiving Day plans. But generally speaking, Thanksgiving Day is going to be dry.
So what will be your weather headline for this week?
I still think cooler than normal is probably where we'll be. And now we're going to start to warm things up a little bit as we move toward Wednesday and Thursday. Normal high this time of year is in the upper 60s. We'll be there by Thursday, but leading up to it, it's still going to be a little cool. Like today, low 60s. Tomorrow, between 60 and 65, and then we'll be around 65 Wednesday. But then after that, it looks like we kind of hold steady into the weekend, maybe warming up a little more next week.
Wow. So what is the average high temperature on Thanksgiving here in the Low Country?
Usually we're between 65 and 70 on a given year, and that's about where we're going to be this year. I think this year I've got the forecast high at 68 for Thursday, and that's pretty much spot on normal.
Wow. So do you know what's the warmest Thanksgiving and the coldest Thanksgiving here?
I would have to look that up. I can remember us being in the 80s one Thanksgiving. I'm pretty sure we were.
Right.
It wasn't too long ago.
That's right.
I don't have that info in front of me right now, but yeah, it would usually what we would consider a warm Thanksgiving Day would be the 70s. To right around 80, and we've had a couple of those. And I think the coldest one that I've had since I've been here, maybe we were in the low 50s. So it has a pretty good range.
Yes, sir. And you talked earlier about obviously the rain coming in after dark. Where's that timetable?
Like I said, I think most of the daytime activities are going to be fine, and probably even the evening activities on Thanksgiving Day will be fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to cover that just in case,
Yes,
let's say it comes in a little bit earlier. Most of this, to me, appears to be centered on Friday.
Wow. So that brings me to the Black Friday forecast. How does that look?
Yeah, we'll be around 66 to 68 for a high. I've got about a 40% probability of some rain in there. I don't think it's going to be a washout, but I don't think it's going to be totally dry either. So on Friday, just make sure you're prepared to have the rain jacket ready to go if you need it.
Okay, absolutely. And let's fast forward to the weekend. How does that look from your vantage point?
Saturday, Sunday look pretty good. I think we'll clear out. Temperatures will be in the 60s, so it won't be bad at all. It'll be a really nice weekend, I think. Generally speaking, we shouldn't have any major hiccups. About 62 to 64 on Saturday.
Wow.
Sunday, probably right around 68, so about what we have for Thanksgiving Day.
Wow. And I know obviously this month we've had, some ups and downs in the weather. Do you expect December to warm up just a little bit for us?
Well, it looks like as we're heading into the first part of December next week, we are going to be a little bit warmer, going into the low 70s. But there's a risk that comes crashing back down here in a couple of weeks. There's still a lot of cold air on the table up in Canada and the upper Midwest, and the weather pattern has been such over the past few months that those little pieces are trying to come down. So there will be a warm up. It looks like early next week, but how long does that last? It's a little uncertain right
now. Wow. Well, the Low Country's morning meteorologist, Josh Marthers, thank you for your time. And again, welcome back to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Always, Quintin.
Thank you so much.